solve a question on price discrimination in monopoly. The question is, a monopolist sells in two markets with demand function in market 1 is P1 is equal to 80 minus 2.5 Q1. P1 denotes the price in the market 1, Q1 means the quantity in the market 1. Similarly, we have the second market is P2 is equal to 180 minus 10 Q2. The firm's total cost function is C is equal to 50 plus 40 Q, where Q is equal to Q1 plus Q2. Okay, and the firm is able to discriminate between the two markets. We have to find out the quantities that the monopolist will sell in two markets and the price it will charge in each market. Okay, so what we are being given here, let us see, we are being given the demand function, inverse demand function in market 1, inverse demand function in market 2, and the total cost function. Okay, so what will the monopolist do? Monopolist's endeavor will be their total profit will be equal to the total revenue in the firm 1, in the market 1 plus total revenue from market 2. Okay, then we subtract the total cost that he will incur. That will give him the profit. Okay, now we know that profit maximization requires that we equate marginal revenue with marginal cost in each market. Okay, so we will solve each market with the condition that marginal revenue is equal to marginal cost. So let's take market 1. So what is the total revenue in the market 1? That will be equal to P1 into Q1, which is equal to 80 minus 2.5 Q1. To this we multiply by Q1. That gives us total revenue in the market 1 is 80 Q1 minus 2.5 Q1 square. Okay, similarly, let's write the marginal revenue in the market 1 will be the derivative of total revenue function with respect to Q1. Okay, that is the derivative of total revenue function of firm 1 with respect to output. So derivative of Q1 is 1, so we are left with 80. Derivative of Q1 square is 2 Q2. The derivative of Q1 square is 2 Q1, so 2 into 2.5 becomes 5 Q1. This is the marginal revenue in the firm 1. Okay, similarly, total cost function is being given us as, and let me write it here, cost function is being given us as 50 plus 40 Q. In place of Q, can we write Q1 plus Q2? That is being given. Our total cost will be equal to 50 plus 40 Q1 plus 40 Q2. Okay, so what will be the marginal cost in the firm 1? So equate the change in the cost due to the change in the output, that is Q1. Derivative of this function with respect to Q1. Derivative of Q1 in the second term is 1, so we are left with 40. Okay, derivative of a constant is 0. Derivative of Q2 in the third term is also 0 because we are taking the partials here. Okay, so let me show it here. Profit maximization requires we equate marginal revenue with the marginal cost. Okay, so that means marginal revenue 1 of the firm should be equal to the marginal cost of firm 1. Marginal revenue we calculated as 80 minus 5 Q1 we equated with the marginal cost of 40. Okay, so 5 Q1 will be equal to 80 minus 40 is 40, dividing both sides by 5. Q1 will be equal to 5 8s are 40. That is the profit maximizing output in the firm 1. Similarly, to find out the price that it will charge in the market 1, plug, so P1 will be equal to 80 minus 2.5 times Q1 we got is 8. Solving, P1 will be equal to 80 minus 2.5 into 8. It comes out to be 20. Our price in the market 1 will be equal to 60. Okay, now similarly we need to solve for what we call for market 2. Okay, for market 2 we will do the same procedure, that is we will equate the marginal revenue in the firm market 2 with the marginal cost in the market 2. So total revenue in the firm 2 will be equal to P2 Q2. So what is P2? Inverse demand function, which is a 180 minus 10 Q2. We multiply it with Q2, that is total revenue in the firm 2 will be equal to 180 minus 10 Q square, Q2 square. Okay, and marginal revenue in the firm 2 will be derivative of this function with respect to Q2. Okay, derivative of Q2 in the first term is 1, so we are left with 180. Derivative of Q2 square is 2 Q2, so 2 into 10 is 20 Q2. This is the marginal revenue. And marginal cost, you can see marginal cost is the change in the cost due to the change in the output. The partial derivative is obviously here. So differentiate this partially with respect to Q2, we will again get 50 as a marginal cost. Setting marginal revenue is equal to marginal cost means 180 minus 20 Q2 is equal to 40, or 20 Q2 is equal to 180 minus 180 minus 40, which comes out to be 140. Okay, or 2 7s are 40. Let me see if I have done it correctly or not. So Q, I guess. Okay, let me solve it here. So 2 7s are 40. We have 180. 180 minus 40. Did I made any mistake in calculating? So marginal revenue is equal to marginal cost means 80 minus 5 Q1. 80 minus 5 Q1 is equal to 40, or 5 Q1 is equal to 5 Q1 is equal to 80 minus 40. Okay, which came out to be Q1 came out to be 8. Okay, I don't see any mistake here, but if there is, I am really sorry for my calculation. So dividing both sides by 20, we will get Q2 will be equal to 140 divided by 20, that comes out to be 70. Okay, so quantity in the market second will be produced equal to 70. Finding the price that it will charge in the market second, plug Q2 is equal to 70 in the inverse demand function. So P2 will be equal to 180 minus 10 into 70. Sorry, it is 7 here. Okay, it is not 70. 10 7s are 70. So we will get 180 minus 70. Okay, this comes out to be 180 minus 70 1. So price will be equal to, I'm not sure I have done it correctly or not.